Good morning. Happy August 5th. We're so happy that everyone is here with us, whether you are in person or video or a replay viewer. Thank you very much. We appreciate it. And today we are going to do some recap of Empower. It was a great Empower. And so first of all, I'm going to start out with a little bit of recognition. Well, you know what? Instead of that, why don't we hear for some people that were in attendance to Empower and get a couple of takeaways from them? I think, Martha, you had something you would like to share with everybody. It was a great tip that you shared.
Yeah, one of the things that I learned from watching the makeover was actually in the very beginning, where she started out by putting the charcoal clay mask on the model, and the way she removed it. I don't know that she used our makeup remover, but that's what I tried when I did the charcoal mask, let it dry completely, and then used a cotton pad, actually, too, and use the dual phase makeup remover that I usually just use on my eyes because my skin is oily. But I used that to take off the charcoal clay mask, and it took it off so easily, so quickly. I didn't feel like I was having to scrub my face with the washcloth to get it off. So I think now that it's so easy for me, I'm going to use that clay mask more often and get the benefits from it.
That is a great tip. And the fact that you're oily and you were still able to use that and it still just worked out beautifully for you.
I did use my cleanser afterwards and my toner like normal, but it was just great that it took it off so easily. And the other thing I learned was to try a new lipstick, kind of a lip gloss that I hadn't been using. I used the Coral, Living Coral, and then the Cashmere um, gloss over that. And I kind of like it. It's just kind of a light summery look that I've been enjoying.
Looks great. Thank you so much for sharing. Anybody else? Jeanette? Oh, awesome.
uh, Tammy Clary, one of her tips was when you contact your customers and on a share app, every time I do a share app, I tell the customer their ID number and that when they share that, the benefits they get 10 points and their client gets 10% off of the order. I thought that was a really good tip.
That is a great tip. I like that. I think, and I believe when she adds them to her phone, she puts the number beside their last name or their first name. Anyway, she puts it in their contact information so that they've got it. And like Jeanette said, she shares it and that gives the client, they might say, well, why are you giving me this number? So that was a great tip. And you've used it a couple of times already, right, Jeanette? And somebody
I
took
have several
advantage
times.
of it.
And also, Jill, you sent out a form with all of our clients, and that number is on there. So on that form that you sent.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
It was with Beauty
I
Points.
I use that a lot, and that gives me a chance to tell my clients about referrals, which I really hadn't been doing that much of.
Awesome.
That's
Okay, thank
great.
you very much. And all right. So I love the makeup lady as well, and I will share a couple of takeaways I had in a few minutes. Um, let me share my screen. All right, can everybody see that? Okay, thank you. All right. First of all, so I want to say congratulations. Sue was a top seller in Empower in all of True Aura. So congratulations, Sue. We're very excited for you and proud of you. You're always the best. You had the best tips to share. And congratulations to the Peterson Chivers team because you guys were number 6 in the company and downline volume. So congratulations. Y'all were Great job. Great job. And then our whole world, which is the Denson team and the Peterson Shivers team combined, we as a group, we were number 3 in all of TrueR. So congratulations. That's all of you. So you guys, awesome. Congratulations. And Martha said, awesome, Sue and team. Thank you. And congratulations, Martha. She got her name on the big screen at Empower, being promoted to silver brand partner, and she received her advanced repair set. So congratulations, Martha.
Yay.
Way to go. Way to go. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing. So real quick, just a couple of things. As you guys were saying a few minutes ago, that all of the replays are available. So if you would like to go back and rewatch something, or if you weren't able to attend, so there are a couple of places that you can find these replays. Number one, in your back office under resources, under if you go to the resources, and on the left, you will see it says like English and Canada, whatever, but click on English and then go down to Empower and then select 2023, and you'll be able to see all of the sessions. You'll also be able to see Gary's presentation as well as all of the promotional flyers. Another place of Gary's is also his slides, which are great to use if you want to take any information out of there. But his slides, as well as his presentation, are, as I said, in the back office. He also has the video, his presentations also in YouTube. If you watch YouTube, the TrueR channel on there. But that's the only video that they've posted in of YouTube is Gary's, because it's public. Anyway, so then the other place, which I personally find the easiest to watch, but everybody has their own preference, but is in the Facebook group, the TrueR brand partners group. All of the flyers are there. The Gary's slides are there, as well as all of the replays, including Gary's replay. One of the things I loved about Gary mentioned again about the MOCRA Act that's coming available, that will be starting up in the beginning of 24 when other companies have to become clean. And he mentioned that, he's already spoken with people, FDA and stuff, and we passed with flying colors. So there's no changes. He mentioned that if he was with the old company, he probably would have quit because it would have been such a big change. So this is becoming standard. So he had a really good presentation on the fact of how we are now the standard, the clean, and that we are one step above. And so definitely go back and watch his presentation. As you know, Gary always says great things. The other thing that one of my takeaways is I loved the makeover. That was Joanna Marie. She is an influencer on Instagram. She has over almost 41,000 followers. She specializes in luxury events. And it was almost like watching a beauty break, because she started out with a charcoal mask. She went into her treatment products. She talked about moisturizing and how she talked about your eye treatment and how you need more than you think you need, as well as like the brightening serum. So she went through all of that and she explains it all and why it's important. And one of the things I thought was really interesting, sometimes the brightening serum, it will help your foundation stay on longer because of what she called tackiness, but we know that that's the hyaluronic acid and things. But anyway, so she goes into little tips like that. And so she gives lots and lots of tips. Another thing is the full makeup. I love the fact that she gave us full makeup. I mean, this is what makeup artists, everything for an everyday look. It was very interesting to see what a makeup artist does for an everyday look versus what we do for an everyday look. And I like the fact that we as consultants, we can look at what she gave us and we're able to share it with our clients, and we're able to take bits and pieces. For example, the contouring, how she does it detailed. Well, we can take our bronzer and do the same thing for our everyday look. So that was fun. And one tip that I really liked, which was kind of like, we know this, but with using our beauty blender to apply our foundation, because I do use liquid every day now. But instead of, and we all know to carry our foundation down in our neck, which I never really thought about my ears. And now that I wear this over my ears, it's kind of important anyway. But she was saying that instead of just putting a whole new foundation, like brushing it on there, just take what's left over on the sponge and just stipple it down here on the bottom, because there's plenty left in the sponge without having to put a full another swipe of foundation. So anyway, I love that tip. That was a great tip for me on that. So anyway, the other thing that you will see that we have new literature. I'm going to share my screen again. This is well, hang on. Sorry about that. The new literature. We do have a new product brochure, a new product guide, and we will work on updating the set sheet because prices have gone up only like a couple of dollars. They did send us this price sheet. It's also in your back office as well as Facebook group and your app. So be sure and check that out. And the new product brochure and the product guide, they do have that again in the back office, as well as in the Facebook group and in your app. What's great about using it from your app, it will direct people back to your website. Anyway, that's a training call. And I'm excited about the new shadows. Sue, do you want to share about those?
Oh, yes, they go on beautifully and they blend great. And so they're a good add-on to any current shadows that people may be already using. So we had a similar product in beauty control, and that was always a favorite. Something else I like too for travel, as I'll be doing shortly, is I'll love it as a highlighter for my face as well, for a little summer glow, maybe on top of my cheek area, as well as that third color. And I don't remember the name, but the third color has a little more sheen to it. So I thought that'd be really pretty, not to put where I have my crinkles, wrinkles, crinkles around the eyes, but just on the apple of the cheek on top of the blush. We had a highlighter in our prior company. We also have a highlighter in the bronzer. I don't always do the bronzer a lot, but I like a little bit of sheen on top of the apple of my cheek. So I thought that's kind of a 2-in-1. It's great for shadow blending and highlighting, as well as dual for the cheek. So yeah, I think we'll do really well, and it's a fun add-on, and clients have already been asking me about it and adding it on to their TLC orders and other things. So as always, we need to be a product of the product. So please make sure and order your own self one to play, sample, try, and see. And I think it's a good product where it's not color specific. It's an anybody gift. And a lot of times I look for that anybody, gift for my own self personally and giving, but then also, with clients, sometimes I'm speaking with them on the phone and I'm not remembering their exact color. So maybe I don't recommend a lipstick, or maybe I do. I recommend Bare lipstick to every human being that's female on the planet. But other than that, I think the eyeshadow is going to be just a good, fun, easy add-on, and making it dual. Yes, for the eyes, but also, and actually one of my clients said, I think I can use that on my cheeks a little. And I went back and tried it and loved the look. So I think we'll have fun with it, and it's a really good addition to our line. Thanks, Jill. Can you hear me?
I can. Sorry about that. I'm the one who was muted. That's why that popped up there. And
okay, and then I'd like to ask another question. You said there is a price list out there, because yesterday when we spoke, we weren't sure there was.
It's just the one that shows the price increase.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah. And the one that we had in Team Docs, I will work on updating the new prices of, I can tell you it won't be today, I'll do my best to get it by the end of the week. But we are working on getting that done for you.
And what that is, that's a very nice stuffer if you're delivering products or meeting with somebody. It doesn't have the pictures on it, but it's just what we had done from day one in Truora before they ever had one. It's a very good tool. Plus, when we look on the website, our website, we see the prices that are 20% discounted because we start off our own self personally with a 20% discount. So that'll be a good tool, not only for you to keep on your person, but then to print and share and have copies. Thank you.
Thank you, Sue. That's great tips. And Martha did remind on the team docs for you. And it's TEAMDOCSFOURYOU. The password's probiotic one, but I'll put that in the email. And again, need to do some updates out there because need to update that set sheet that Sue's talking about that's got the price list on it. It's great, like she said, to insert and to use on consultations. Also, the new product brochure and product guide, will update it there. But again, those are out in your resources for you to use immediately. And the one that's in Facebook as well as the one in your back office is a generic. It's just a PDF that you can just download and send to anybody. And you can send that link and you'll see that link. I'll put that in the follow-up email from this call. I'll go ahead and put those links in there. So you will have them. You can just copy the link and use it to share with your clients or for yourself. And
that's great, Jill. Thank you. Also, we have an update from Gary that we have BioLift available and in process, and we should be looking for it in 12 weeks or less. So I know it's not 2 weeks or less, but at least we have a date.
Yes, thank you for that, Sue. Thank you for the reminder. I believe he said that the reason the time frame is because once they get the ingredients in, they manufacture them, obviously, but because we are clean, one of the things we advertise is that we have to retest every batch, and so that takes some time to go ahead and get that tested and all.
Yeah, and that's something good to share with your client too, because I just had a conversation with mine and shared the same thing, because we are clean, and that was a big part of her being part of our line. And so she's like, oh, I understand. So her face doesn't understand, she said, but she understands.
That's true. That's because then they're like, oh yeah, that's right. Y'all are doing extra for me. And we are. And so that's good. Awesome. Thank you for sharing.
What she shared with me is she's using the hyaluronic acid because it does have the magic ingredient in it. And I always tell clients to get a double boost from your BioLift. First, apply our hydrating mist because it has the hyaluronic acid, so it really boosts the benefits. And I use that even when I don't use the BioLift, if I'm not using the BioLift that day for whatever reason. Right now, my reason is I don't have any. But I do a double treatment, and I put it on like a man would aftershave balm. And then my client is telling me that, of course, she uses one of our serums, but then she just puts a little more night cream on because she has paper thin and dry skin, which a lot of we baby boomers have drier skin. And even in the Houston humidity, we need a little more hydration. So she's double doing the hydrating mist with the hyaluronic, doing her serum, and then the night cream she said she's using during the day. But again, she's of drier skin. I am too.
Thank you. That's great tips. And another thing, in addition to that hyaluronic acid, is the bifida ferment lysate, the magic ingredient in the BioLift that's also in the night cream. And so that helps. So if anybody is using it for their like sun, If you get a sunburn, remember how the BioLift would always help with that. Well, the replenishing night cream has that in it, so you can use that as well to help. I'm looking at my little book over here. If you're wondering, I've printed all the sell sheets so that I can have it to make sure I'm saying the right thing on when I share with clients. And
But you don't have to be perfect to share with clients. Jill is perfect.
no,
Or close darn to it. I'm not.
And
So you
because-
don't need to have it all.
I can't remember, so I have to print it out. And the facial mist also has the bifida ferment lysate in it. So those two ingredients, those two products. So if anybody is talking about what do you have for sunburn, so you can recommend again that facial mist because it has that bifida ferment lysate in it. So if anybody has I'm trying to get it close enough so you can see, but the light is kind of messing it up. Let me turn that light off. There we go.
That's good, Jill. This shows up well.
All right. So, and this is what we've been asking for a very long time. Like Sue said, it's the neutral colors of its highlighters. And you know how we always run out of our highlighters. So you can wear it alone or in addition to your other shadows.
And you know, I'll give you a tip too. My neighbor brought her when she's just starting to wear makeup. I think she's 12 or 13. So she just got her the cashmere lip gloss, but then she also got her the shadow because she thought that was a good beginning shadow for her young granddaughter.
Oh, that's a great idea. And back to school, this is a perfect time to recommend.
Yeah, she wanted,
back
and
to
she
school.
came in and she wanted eyeshadow and she wanted lip gloss. Those were the two things. So, and she's pretty fair. So I showed her how to use it and it was nice on her and she was happy.
Oh, that's a great idea. That'd be a great back to school package. That and the cashmere gloss. That's perfect. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Just to wrap up, this is just a reiteration of what we have going on out there. We still have the promotion of sales through the 14th. My goodness. And the shadows, the glam bundle, that's everything you need for your makeup. The only thing missing is a mascara. It's bundled, and you've also got the day lotion, tonic, night treatment, and the microdermabrasion treatment. Those are on sale. Buy all four, get 25% off. And here's another flyer. That's the one for us with all of our prices on it. That's out there. So that's the only difference between these two flyers. This is one you can share for your clients. This is the one that has your prices on it as well as TLC prices. So you can
and you guys, people are stocking up on the day moisturizer and the tonic. So for me, what I'm really keying in on is they don't always do the glam bundle, you know, a whole bundle because they may have this, that, or the other, but I've had quite a few order what's on sale, the moisturizer and the tonic.
Yes.
What are the individual items?
Yeah, the day lotion, and I'm with you, Sue. I've had a lot of people order day lotion because it's on sale. Day lotion, tonic, night treatment, and microderm.
Yeah, and I would say day lotion is probably one of my top selling products so I can never have enough of that, and people order it in multiples. So, you know, if you're visiting with a client on the phone or emailing, you know, you want a great hydrator for the summer, day moisturizer, if you've not yet tried it, is your best friend, on sale, 15% off. And that we've got 9 days out for that. So that's a pretty good thing. And if they aren't using it, it's good that they get started because that'll be a great reorder. But sometimes a little bit of a sale really entices. And of course, the microdermabrasion, which is one of my absolute favorite products. That's why I was late to the call. I just did a spa microderm treatment. No makeup today yet. But that's always a favorite too. Okay, that's all.
No, that's great. I'm glad you reminded us of that because, yeah, I'm in the same boat. That day lotion is a top seller. All right.
Now, our new shadow is not on sale.
Correct.
Okay.
it's part of that bundle, but like you
Right.
said, most people aren't, most people pick and choose. But if they do go for the bundle, they can choose their color of blush and lip color and gloss color. So they also, something they've rolled out, a new advancement bonus. So anybody that promotes up, they're giving rewards of cash. Move up to be a manager, you get a $500 bonus. So that's very
Yay.
doable. And in addition to that, they have the monthly paid as bonus. So what that means, you become a gold consultant and you are paid as gold, you get an additional $50. You are manager, you're paid as a manager, you get an additional 100, and that's every month until June 24th. And this flyer will show you what you need. A gold consultant is 4 active customers, 500 personal volume, and 2,500 total volume for you and your clients. So if you have any questions, you can reach out to Sue or myself and we can help you talk about that. I was really excited about this because this is so doable. This is the challenge, the Empower Challenge that's going on right now, August 1st till January 31st. And you can earn all of these rewards, 3 TLCs, a mug, 6 TLCs, a $25 of Amazon gift card, 18 TLCs, $200 Amazon gift card. But you can see all of and like the bag 9. Anyway, but that's 6 months to earn one or all. Well, doggone, Jill. Anyway, and so down here in sponsoring, these are the rewards for sponsoring. Sponsor 1, the Barefoot Dream slippers. I'd never heard of Barefoot Dreams. I heard they were very high end. So I went and looked them up and they are very high end. These slippers, I think, are almost $100 for a pair of slippers. So they're really nice slippers. And they also have the robe and the throws and all of the different Barefoot Dreams. So, last thing I want to share with you guys, the best time for new beginnings is now. So we're really excited that you guys joined us today. And if you have any questions, be sure and reach out to us. That's what we're here for. And I'll send a replay with the links within the next day or two. Have a great weekend and week.